Hello everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a slow flow practice with some side plank modifications. So let's begin by finding a comfortable space to begin your practice. You can take a little mini Shavasana, lie down on your back or your belly or your side, or find a comfortable seat, or bring yourself into child's pose. You won't be here for long, but take a moment to settle in and close your eyes. And allow yourself to just connect in, notice how you're feeling today. Honor wherever you are. Just be curious, but let go of any judgment. And I invite you to bring in the intention to be loving, patient, kind, compassionate with yourself as we move through the practice today. Just take a moment to move your awareness through your body. Relaxing through the feet, your legs, your hips and pelvis. Relax through your buttocks and your belly. Relax through your low back, mid back and upper back. Relax through your rib cage and your chest, your collarbones. Relax shoulders, arms, hands and fingers, fingertips. Relax your neck and your throat. Relax your jaw, your tongue, the roof of your mouth, your soft palate. Relax your face, your eyes, your eyebrows, your third eye space in between your eyebrows. Relax your cheekbones and temples, your forehead and your scalp, and the crown of your head. Begin to shift your awareness to your breath. Checking in and noticing how your breath feels, any qualities relating to your breath. And then take a deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth. Make an audible sigh. Another deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth. One more breath to clear everything out. In through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth. And now slowly begin to call yourself back to this present moment. Wake yourself up, invite movement in, wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, yawn, sigh, move your body however it wants to move. You can open your eyes or keep the eyes closed for now, but slowly find your way up into a comfortable seat. You can sit on something if you like to support yourself. Inhale, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, release the shoulders down. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, release. A couple more times. Lifting, lowering the shoulders. And then relax your shoulders down. Begin to rock your body from side to side. You can allow the arms to flow with you if you like, or you could keep the arms down at the sides. Or maybe you drop the right hand down as you fold over to the right side and reach that left arm up over the ear. And then you take this side to side. And then bring yourself up to center. Now roll yourself around in some circles, bringing the torso over towards your right side and then forward and then over towards the left, and then roll yourself back. Circle it around. Making your circles as big or small as feels right for you today. And finding your pace. Feeling free to slow down, stop and breathe anywhere if you find any areas of tightness, tension, any sticky spaces that need a little extra love and TLC. When you're ready, switch the direction of your circles. And then bring yourself back up to center. Take hands to ankles, shins, knees, or thighs, or reach your fingers out in front of you. Inhale, tilt your pelvis forward. Dive your heart down towards the floor of the mat, and then lift your heart up. Open through the upper back, and then as you exhale, round yourself back. Rounding through the back, chin to the chest. Inhale again as you dive the heart forward, and then lift. Exhale as you curl it back. A few more times. Rolling yourself around just like this. And then bring yourself back to your seated position. If you're sitting on anything, you can remove it now. Find your way into a table position. Take the hands forward, step the feet back, come onto the hands and the knees. Rock the hips from side to side. And then bring your hips to center. Now bring your legs together. Pick up your feet in your shins. Bring them over towards that right side of your mat. Lift up that left leg just a little bit so the left leg is hovering but pressing into the right leg. Step that right hand up the mat just a little bit and then begin to open up through this left side. Reach that left arm up and over the ear and then extend that left leg down the mat. Press down into that left foot, down into that right hand. Lift the hips up. Reach out through those left fingers. And then bring that left arm down to that left hip. You can bring that left leg back in to meet the right. Bring yourself back into your table. And then we'll flip it over to the other side, legs together. Bring the feet and the shins over towards the left. Pick up that right knee so it's hovering just a little bit, but pressing into that left leg. Reach that left hand up the mat a little bit, and then roll yourself open. Reach that right arm up over the ear. Send that right leg down the mat. Press into that right foot. And then right hand comes down. Right leg comes back in. You bring yourself back to center. Legs together, back over to the other side. Bring the feet, shins over to the right side. Maybe move that right hand up the mat a little bit. Roll the pelvis open. Reach that left arm up over the ear. Extend that left leg down the mat. Press down into that left foot. Reach up and out through the left fingertips. And if you like, you could stay here or begin to press into that right hand, into that left foot. Lift that right knee up off of the mat. Maybe extend that right leg out in front of you. Keep rooting down through that right finger pads, right hand really strong. And then bring that right knee back down, left hand comes back down, left leg comes back to meet the right, and you roll yourself back into your table. Other side, bring the feet over to the left. Left hand steps up the mat, extend that right leg down, press into that right foot, reach that right arm up over the ear, stay here or root down into the right foot, into that left hand and pick that left knee up off of the mat, maybe extend that left leg out to the side. And then left knee comes back in, lower it back down. Bring yourself back into your table. Root into your finger pads. Tuck the toes under. Glide your hips up and back. Downward dog. Pedal out your legs. Walk it out. Bend and straighten the knees. Find whatever movement feels good in your body right now. Move your body. Move that prana, life force energy through the body. Roll up onto balls of your feet, tippy toes. Press your heels to the mat. Now bend both knees. We'll take this into a twisted dog. Turn the toes to the left, heels to the right. Press into the fingers. Pull the hips back. Bring your feet back to center. Bend the knees. Turn the toes to the right, heels to the left. Press into the hands. Pull the hips back. And then bring yourself to center. Other side. Turn the toes to the left, heels to the right. Press down into that right hand now. Begin to lift that left arm up. Reach it up towards the ceiling. Press down into the right hand, up through the left. Stay here, or maybe begin to invite that left knee up towards the ceiling. And then the left foot comes down, the left hand comes back down to the mat. Bend the knees. Turn the toes to the right, heels to the left. Press down into that left hand. Reach that right arm up. Maybe reach that right knee up towards the ceiling. Really strong down through the left finger pads. And then the right hand, right foot come back down. Turn it to the other side, toes to the left, heels to the right. Again, reach that left arm up. Stay here or lift up that left knee. Lower it back down. Other side again, toes to the right, heels to the left. Press into that left hand, reach that right arm up. Maybe also that right knee. Back down to your downward dog. Press into the hands down through the hips. And then we'll bend the knees, crouch down. Send the hips up. As you do, send the right leg up for a three-legged dog. Bend that right knee. Bring it forward into your chest as you come forward, core plank. Shoulders come forward of the wrists. Press down into the hands. And then send that right leg up and back for three-legged dog. Release that right foot down. Bend your knees, crouch down, send that left leg up. We'll bend that left knee, bring it forward, core plank. And then send that left leg up. Three-legged dog. Release. Bend your knees, crouch it down, send your right leg up. Three-legged dog. Bend that right knee, bring it forward, core plank. Hug that right knee over towards the left side. Begin to root that left foot down to the mat. Bend that left knee, press down into that right hand. reach that left arm up towards the ceiling, and then maybe extend that right leg out. Right leg comes back in, left hand comes back in. Find your way back into your downward dog. Bend the knees, crouch down, send the left leg up. We'll bend that left knee, take it forward into your core plank. Begin to hug that left knee over towards the right side. Lift up that right hand. Maybe you extend that left leg out. Right hand comes back down. You roll yourself back to center. Bend your knees, crouch it down. Shift it forward into plank. Now we'll step the left foot about halfway up your mat. Reach your right hand a little bit forward. Roll onto the pinky toe side of the right foot. You're pressing down into the pinky toe side of that right foot, down into that left foot. Press into the right hand, lift that left arm up and over the ear. And then left hand comes back down. Step yourself back into your downward dog. Bend the knees, crouch it down. Shift it forward into your plank. Keep the belly lifted. And then we'll step that right foot about halfway up the mat. Turn the toes out to the side. Reach that left arm up the mat a little bit and begin to roll over onto the pinky toe side of that left foot now. Press down into the feet. Reach that right arm up over the ear. And then hands come back down and you step yourself back into downward dog. Crouch down, roll it forward, find your plank. We'll step that left foot halfway up the mat again. Right hand reaches a little bit forward. Roll to the pinky toe side of that right foot. Reach the left arm up and over the ear as you press the floor away with that right hand. And now slowly begin to lower that right hip down to the mat. Bring that left arm down. Press into that right foot, pinky toe side of the foot, down into that left foot, down into the right finger pads. Lift your hips up again. Left arm reaches up over the ear. And then you come back down, right hip lowers back down. Nice and easy. Press down into your foundation, lift yourself up, reach out through the left fingers. One more time as you lower that right hip down to the mat. Lift it up. And then back to your downward dog. Let's take that to the other side. Crouch it down, roll it forward into your plank. Step that right foot up the mat. Turn the toes out, roll onto that pinky toe side of left foot. Press into that left hand, reach that right arm up over the ear. And then slowly lower the left hip down to the mat. Right arm sweeps down. You press into the left hand, down into that left foot, right foot. Lift it up, right arm reaches up and over. And then back down you come. One more time. Lift it up. And then we'll step it back into downward dog. Crouch it down. Roll it forward into plank. Now this time, you can reach that right hand up a little bit, maybe towards the center of your mat a little bit, and roll over onto the pinky toe side of that right foot. Now you have options here. You could stack the left foot on top of the right. You could step that left foot forward just a little bit, or you could again bend that left knee, step that foot up the mat. Or you could root into that left foot and drop that right knee down to the mat. So you find your version of side plank here. Take any one of those variations, root down into the right hand, lift up through the hips. Left arm up towards the ceiling or up and over the ear. And then bring that left arm down, come back into your plank. We'll take it into our side plank. Other side. Left hand reaches up and towards the center of the mat a little bit. Roll yourself over. You either stack the feet, step that right foot out in front, bend that right knee, step that foot about halfway up the mat, or you root into that right foot, release that left knee down to the mat. So you find your variation here, your side plank, right arm up, maybe over the ear. And then bring yourself back into your plank, back into downward dog. Drop the knees down. For a moment, come back into child's pose. Bring your bum back to your heels. Release your forehead down. You can bring arms alongside the feet and shins if you like to get some release through the shoulders and the arms here. Or you could bring the arms out in front. Turn the palms up to face the ceiling. And then bring yourself back up into a table. And then from your table, tuck the toes under, send the hips up and back to downward dog. And let's do our side plank one more time on each side. So you take your variation, whatever modification fits for you today. Bend the knees, crouch down, roll it forward. Bring that right hand up the mat, roll onto pinky toe side of that right foot. Again, you stack the feet, press into that right hand, lift up through that inner right palm, all the way up through that inner right arm. Your variation, your side plank. If you have Wild Thing in your practice and you'd like to add that in here, you can bend that left foot, step that foot back behind you. Maybe take the back of the head into that left arm. Bend that elbow, cradle the head, press into the right hand, lift the heart up. And then come back through your side plank. And then back into your plank. And back to your downward dog. Crouch it down, roll it forward into your plank. Left hand moves a little forward. And then you roll it over onto your side plank. Your modification, whatever variation you like. And if you like, you bend that right knee, step that foot back behind you. Bend the right elbow. Tuck the hand back behind your head. Lift your heart up. And then slowly bring it back. Right hand comes down. Step it back into your plank. Lift your hips up. Downward dog. Lower your knees down. Bring your bum back to your heels. Turn the palms to face up or bring the arms back alongside feet and shins. Come up to sit on your heels. Reach the hands out in front of you. Turn the fingers down and then just gently sweep the hands from side to side. Get a little release through your wrists. And then shake your hands out. Give yourself a few shoulder shrugs or roll the shoulders forward and backward. And then drop the chin down towards your chest. Bring your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Chin back to the chest. Left ear rolls over towards that left shoulder. And just roll the head from side to side. Bring your head to center. Drop over to one hip, swing your legs around, and then find your way down onto your back. Come into Shavasana. Final relaxation. Get comfy here, get cozy. Grab any props you like to support yourself. Take any final movements that you might need. Make any adjustments that you need to make. Close your eyes. Relax. Let go of all effort. Stay here for as long as you like. Enjoy your Shavasana. When you feel ready, call yourself back. Invite movement in, wiggle fingers and toes, roll out your wrists and your ankles. Yawn, sigh, wiggle. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, connect in. Notice how you feel. Come back to our intention. Show ourselves kindness, patience, love, compassion. Honor yourself. Support yourself. Be on your side. And then release your hands. Slowly roll over to one side. And then slowly press up. Come back into a seated position. Palms together at your heart. Thank you so very much for sharing your practice with me today with love and gratitude. Namaste.